What is going on, lads? It's Billy the Kid here, and today I want to talk to you lads about the FAMAS assault rifle in Battlefield 3. Now, I know that this assault rifle is not very popular since the patch that downgraded it hugely because of the community often complaining that when Back to Karkan came out and everybody was using the FAMAS, it had, from what I remember, very low recoil, and everybody was kill whoring everybody else. But then again, that was Back to Karkan with a lot of weapons, you know, hugely overpowerful. So the community started complaining about it and said, oh, it's too powerful, nerf it, nerf it, nerf it. And then they nerfed it to near unusability. So, if that is even a word, unusability. But they patched it so bad that it's nearly impossible to use. But it is a fantastic weapon to use in close quarters. Now, the FAMAS is known as the bugle in the French army because it looks like a bugle. Interesting trivia right there. It has a massive 1,000 rate of fire, which is huge because the AAK's rate of fire is 900 rounds. But there are bad sides to it. Due to the huge, massive recoil, addition to the weapon, it's nearly impossible to aim down sights. So what I've done in this clip, which you're watching right now, is Zebra Tower close quarters. I've added on a laser sight, a Cobra sight, and a foregrip. I tried some different setups, like without a foregrip and with a suppressor. Some are good, some are not good, but if you're playing close quarters, this is the setup you need to use if you're even considering using the FAMAS again. Now, I kind of like this weapon. It has a huge rate of fire. Like I said, it spits out bullets like there's no tomorrow. So if you're going to be playing with this weapon, I'd suggest running with squad ammo and maybe having a support guy with you, with dropping ammo when you need it. Because even with squad ammo, you'll realize if you're alive as long as I am right here, you'll start to run out of bullets really quickly. So a support guy is definitely is a very useful setup right here. You'll definitely need the ammo, I promise you that. But if they have to, I wish they did, reduce the recoil. I mean, it really is. I don't think they've increased the reload time. I know they should have decreased the reload time. This thing has a long time to reload. It takes around 3.94 seconds or something like that to completely reload the magazine when you run out of ammo. So if I had to suggest the setup, I'd say reload your weapon every time you use it, because of course it did have 30 rounds before they nerfed it back down to 25. And I realize now, they did that just for balancing issues, because in this version of the FAMAS, I believe it's the G1, it does carry a 25 round square magazine. It doesn't carry the Stanag, the M16 type of magazine. But later versions of the FAMAS do carry the 30 round magazine. So they just brought it down to 25 just for that. But of course, I would have to suggest not running with the suppressor, because you're going to need every bullet you can get to drop somebody with the FAMAS with 25 rounds. And you can put another one in the chamber, so that's 26. But I have to say, I like the FAMAS. It's got a nice rate of fire. So you don't have to worry about your rate of fire when you're going up against somebody. Will you lose up against somebody that has, say, an M5K or an AEK? Of course you are. But with Hipfire, this thing really does very well. I mean, I rarely in this gameplay aim down the sights because I know how uncontrollable the FAMAS will be. I mean, this thing just goes all over the place when you aim down sights. But with Hipfire, you can do pretty well. Right? I mean, right here, just I get lucky with that guy. You C4 on the flags. I have to say, the C4 flag situation on close quarters, it's getting a bit ridiculous. Even when it says in the rules, no C4 flags, people C4. Well, that's what people do, I suppose, in close quarters. I don't play a lot of close quarters anymore. But in this situation, I just wanted to get some FAMAS gameplay. Playing with the FAMAS in the regular game modes, or not in the game modes, but in the regular maps, I wouldn't suggest it. I mean, right there I lost with an AEK, and he was aimed down the sights. I knew I wasn't going to win. But with Hipfire, this gun really does well. I suppose you can only really use it in close quarters, the FAMAS. You could try to use it in the regular maps like Firestorm and Metro, but 9 times out of 10 you're going to lose against somebody that has you know, an AEK, M16, M416, that sort of thing. But I have to say, try out the FAMAS. Let me know what you lads think of the FAMAS. Do you think that it should be brought back to its former glory and have a massive reduction in the recoil? I like the damage. I like the damage it does. But that recoil is just the main problem with the FAMAS. That's the only thing that's wrong with it right now, is the recoil. I don't mind about the 25 round the 5 round reduction in the magazine. That's not a big deal. I mean, you know, 25 rounds you can do well. So what if it's an extra 5 rounds? I mean, you're not really going to care about those 5 rounds. And I do get a good couple of Magnum kills here and there. I'm getting a bit better with the Magnum. I used to just suck ass with it, but aiming down at sights, it's a beautiful thing. So let me know in the comment section below what you think of the FAMAS. Have you ever used it since it was patched? And do you believe that it should be brought back to its former glory? Lads, this is Mobility Kid. I hope you enjoy. Peace out.